Well, well, well. Look who's back. Yes, it's you. Hello, Coach. Sip of coffee. Mm. Yes, that's goofy. That's the whole separate story. But I'm here to tell you I'm Ben Dooley, MCC coach. I train and grow coaches. I'm here to help you grow stronger, better, deeper, richer. Just be the coach you are here to be. And these videos are just my way of sharing insights and discoveries that are in the topics are in line with the Coaching Skills Forum calls. If you're not part of these calls, get on these calls. They are astounding. They're amazing. And truly, they're some of the best coach training, free coach growing resources out there for the last 20 years. I I don't know why more coaches aren't going, because they're astounding, and every single one of them is eye-opening, waking up, discovering new levels and layers that you will not get anywhere else. And we focus on one single coaching skill aspect. They're all free. Go to coachingskillsforum.com and check them out. Truly, go check them out. The link is there, so go check it out. But the topic coming up, actually, I think it's this week, is the topic of eliciting greatness. Now, this comes from Thomas Leonard, and if you're not familiar with Thomas Leonard, that's okay. He is considered probably one of the co-founders of the coaching profession. He and a couple of other key individuals really started playing around with this thing that they started calling coaching, and what was it, and how did it work, and what was it like, and what could it do, and how did we, and looking at how to train people on how to do this work with others. Personal growth has been around for years, ages, decades, but the idea of training, of learning the skill sets of how to open up and help others discover their richness and their power and their direction and their clarity and their ownership and all of that. So anyways, Thomas Leonard created ICF, has the 8 core competencies, and your training, wherever you got trained, is in alignment with ICF, or they have a variation or something similar. And Thomas Leonard created in his own, independently, what he called the 15 proficiencies of certified coaching. And one of them was eliciting greatness. Now, I'm not going to go into all the stuff that we're going to talk about on the Coaching Skills Forum call, because you should be there. And if you don't get there to join the live call, you can always get the recording, archived recording off the website. But I'm here to share with you something even more deeply and powerfully about eliciting greatness. First off, let's clarify, that is exactly what we do in our coaching. We are here to elicit, not force, not make, their greatness of the clients. And that's really what this is pointing to. Helping the client recognize and discover their power, their resourcefulness, their greatness. CTI has a cornerstone in their training: the client is creative, resourceful, and whole. Others are that the client is not broken, they're powerful beyond measure. Others are, however you want to phrase it. If you are a part of my coach training, the Fast Path to Masterful Coaching, or if I'm mentoring, you'll know that I'm constantly talking about there's that human part of us that is all about surviving and all about playing it safe and making sure we do it right. And is this good? Is this bad? And oh, how does this look? And am I all right? Am I okay? And there's a powerful self that lies in every single one of us. That powerful, that has a deeper knowing, a deeper wisdom, that is here to expand and explore and discover and create and to engage and to connect and to just be in love with everything in the world. And there's the 2 parts of us. You've got them, I got them. And that's constant in our life experience. And what typically our lives are like is that we tend to be more in our human state. more in survive and protect and defend and be careful and be safe and watch out. And then we rely upon our skills and our habits and our personality traits to keep us safe. And that's typically where we easily sink to. It's an easy place. We react. We we make weak choices. We desperately are constantly trying to survive. There's nothing wrong with that. To really be clear, there's nothing wrong with that. Surviving is actually really important. I mean, let's be honest. If we don't survive, game over, right? So that part of us is constantly on the alert. We're always, I got to make sure I'm doing it right. I have to make sure I'm safe, because what happens if it doesn't could be the end of the game. And so any failure is devastating. Any danger or any threat or anything that's coming toward us is possibly horrible. And most of the time it's not, but our brains and our design is still looking out and watching out for any possible thing that could be a danger, and protecting and making sure it's okay and still safe. It's important, but it's not sustainable. And it's not a pleasurable, enjoyable place to live. It's exhausting. It's draining. I've been in that mode where I was constantly in survival. I know you have, and your clients have, and everybody has, where we're just constantly trying to survive, making sure we do it right, making sure everything's okay. It's exhausting. It's draining. And there's never an end to it. I mean, you survive, you wake up the next day, you survive, you wake up the next day, you survive. Whew, that's a lot. And that's not what coaching is here for, anyways. Coaching is not about surviving. I truly, truly believe that. Coaching is something that, whether or not Thomas Leonard or any of the other founders and creators of coaching, whether they envisioned what this is, but where it has become, coaching is not about surviving. It's not. It's about discovering and exploring and creating and being empowered and standing in your power and owning your life and moving forward and immersing and savoring and being and love and everything. It's all that magnificent magic of life. That's what coaching is all about, right? We're constantly focusing on, what do you want? Not what do you need? What do you want? What turns you on? What are your values? What's your vision? What's your dream? What's your passion? Where are you going? That's what we do in coaching. Yes, I know. We deal with the survivals and the tactics and the how-tos and the goods and all those things. We deal with that with our clients in order to get to the good stuff. Because that's what coaching is really here for. The magnificence, the magic, the majesty, the incredibleness of life. Not just surviving, but thriving. Not just existing, but expanding and discovering and creating. Oh my goodness, the gift that you are here to bring. So, just setting up the stage here, because I'm pointing to, that's all that this eliciting greatness is really all about. We're just pointing the client to their greatness. We're not making them great. We're pointing to the greatness that they already are. We're not making them successful. We're pointing and helping them discover or rediscover or realize and step in and own the success that they already are. They just haven't figured out how to do it. But they can be that inside. That powerful, confident, solid, amazing, brilliant, incredible resource that's in there. And we They're so used to living in the hard and the failure and the struggle and the pain and the avoid and the protect and the survive that they've forgotten their power, their richness, their resource. And they get glimpses of it, but then they go back. And then they get a little taste of the good, and then they go back. You know what I'm talking about. I know you do. But I'm here to point to something even. So this is what we do in coaching. We're here to elicit greatness. We're here to point them to their magnificence and wake them up. And we must stand in our greatness, in our greatness. That doesn't mean do it great, do it perfectly, do it amazing. That's a human thing. I'm talking about owning your magnificence, standing proudly and deeply and firmly in that powerful self of you. Because, and if you've ever been on any of my webinars, you'll hear me say this, that there's not a single coach, not a single coach chose to be a coach in order to survive. And if you did, that was a bad choice. Now, I'm not saying that you can't survive, and I know many coaches who are making a lot of great money and that they're surviving all over the place. But that's not, it's not why you chose to be a coach. It's not why I chose to be a coach. We chose to be a coach because when we got that taste of coaching, whether you got coached or you stepped into a class or you saw it on a YouTube or something, you had a taste of coaching and something in you said, ooh, oh, I have to go in this direction. And then the more you got a taste of it, the more you went, yeah, I have to go in this direction. I need to go. I choose to go in this direction because it's fulfilling, it's activating, it's engaging, it's inspiring. It gives you and your life some purpose and meaning and focus and clarity and just gift, magic. Yes, the human part of you jumps in and says, boy, how are you going to survive? You got to get clients. You got to run a business. You got to do this. You got to do that. Yes, I get all that. I'm pointing to what it was your initial choice to be a coach was not to survive. It all came from that powerful part of you to give back, to help others, to stretch and grow and to discover you. Whatever your initial reason was, I can guarantee it was in that greatness part of you. That's the part to keep connecting to, even when things are getting hard. And by the way, they do, right? Even in your coaching. Oh, how do I get this client to? Oh my goodness, this client just dumped a problem. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know this. How am I qualified? Who am I to? All these human things that get in the way of you just standing in your magnificence. So it really is. Before you can elicit the greatness in your client, you have to elicit the greatness in you, the greatness that is already there. You are already a magnificent, powerful, amazing, incredible, and tremendous gift in this world, coach. I know it's easy to forget that. I do too. I do too. I get caught in hard things and struggle, and I gotta get more clients, and I gotta survive. And is anybody even watching these videos? Does anybody care? And am I saying something that really is important and valuable, or am I just spouting out my own ego crap and it really is stupid? Blah 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 blah. I get all that. We all do. And there's more to you than just that. And that is why you stepped into coaching. I don't know the specifics. You find the specifics, but I know whatever you come up with as to why you stepped into coaching and continue to stay in coaching, I can tell you It's not to survive. There are much better ways to make much better money. You stay in this. You choose to be here because that other part of you takes a stand and says, this is where I am. Keep eliciting your own greatness. Keep finding that resource and that connection and that powerful you that you already are. If you need help, contact me. That's what I'm here for. Take my class. We'll do mentoring. I'll give you a little complimentary pick-me-up touch base call, whatever it is. But absolutely, before you step into your next coaching, do this. Take a moment. I'm not talking about doing a meditation thing or a grounding thing or whatever it is. Whatever you do, great, do that. Only if it helps you get to your powerful self, your greatness. At the very least, take that moment. Just remember you, the real you, the powerful you, the you that you are the gift in this world and that you are here to be, and that your clients truly need of you. And then coach the way you already beautifully, wonderfully do. I hope this has stirred up and inspired you, activated you. If you have any questions, comments, type them in below. Contact me. I'm here to help. And of course, I'm going to be back next week with a new topic because we're constantly cycling and going new topics with the Coaching Skills Forum. Get on those calls. Go to coachingskillsforum.com and you're going to hear more about eliciting greatness than this. I promise you. Go back and listen to or check out the previous video that I did. Completely different. There's so much here waiting for you. That human part of you already knows it all. And what's the point? And it doesn't matter. Yeah, I get it. That powerful you knows there's so much more. And there is so much more. So until next time, I wish you a wonderful and amazing and really filled with pure greatness coaching. Hey there, you beautiful, amazing, fantastic, delicious, razzle-dazzle, and masterful coach. Yes, you, masterful coach, because you're watching this, which tells me you are a masterful coach. There's more to learn, and that's where I come in. Go to bedo.org. You'll also see it right here. And go to bedo.org, and that's where you're going to find tons of other materials, resources, videos, recordings, audios, free calls, a free membership level, tons of stuff, incredible amounts of materials just for you. Regardless of whatever level of coach you are right now, you are going to find tremendous value and resource. And it's all here at bedo.org. bedo.org. Go check it out, and I will see you there.